everybody. All right. So BGP, everybody's confused with this protocol. It has many uses, right? BGP is router 3. Let's make sure we're in router 1. All right. With BGP, we can use it as a routing protocol in the control plane, or we can use it as an application, right, to do certain for specific reasons. All right, it's a transport protocol. This BGP lives in layer 7. All right, I'm going to make this a huge lab, but you're going to understand it. So when you're peering, not necessarily do you need to peer to the person that's right next to you. Not with BGP. Not with BGP. All right, and normally we see this in IBGP. So what I have, but you do need a routing protocol. So if you're not using BGP as a routing protocol, which for your normal everyday LANs, you don't want to use BGP as a routing protocol. You want to use it as an application for specific purposes, for filtering, for policy-based routing, for whatever else you want to use it for. All right, but here I already have show IP in brief. All the routers have their IP addresses already assigned. Very simple, 5 and 6, 9 and 10. All right, and then we do have show IP protocol. We have the RIP routing protocol, version 2, running across. So we'll do a show IP route because you do need to have connectivity all the way across your network, 10.1.1.10. All right, you should be able to ping before you start doing anything. All right, so one of the steps when you're doing this is connectivity first. All right, so let's configure IBGP. Everybody's all up in arms with the EBGP, so we're going to do IBGP. Okay, we're going to do router. You don't have to say IBGP. BGP 100 means you're in the IBGP means you're using the same autonomous system. But my neighbor is not going to be 10.1.1.6, which is the router right next to me, which is this guy. Okay, where's my mouse? It's not going to be this guy. I'm going to appear with this guy over here. Right? Your book in your CCNP doesn't tell you this particular little command. Okay. So you do router BGP 100. Who's my neighbor? My neighbor is 10.1.1.10. Really? Remote AS? It's 100. Hey, IBGP. Okay, that's what IBGP means. All of you are running the same autonomous system, but a little additional command here. We got to tell that neighbor route reflector client. It's a route reflector client. Okay, I want to go around router 2. I want to go around router 2. Now, I know some of you say, hey man, why aren't you doing update source loopback, update source loopback, whatever. I haven't created loopback. We're not doing any layer 2 or layer 3 MPLS VPNs or anything like that. We're simply just peering with somebody else that's not my directly connected neighbor. That is all. Okay, so you got router BGP 100. You got the neighbor, which is way over there, all right, which is this interface right here. He has the same autonomous system as we do. And we're saying, hey, route reflector client. Perfect. We do already have a routing protocol in place, which is RIP. So it's going to know how to get it to where it needs to go. So we come over here, config T. All right, so we're going to do router, BGP 100, IBGP. Who's your neighbor? 10.1.1.5. Okay, and what's his remote AS? Same as mine. Okay, just going to up arrow, and we're going to say route reflector client. I'm going to wait because GNS3 is just moving like molasses in my computer. But you should eventually get an up because of this information. Hopefully we'll have a fast forward button here. But there it is. There's your up right there. And how can we verify that? Show IP BGP summary. And there's your neighbor. Okay. Obviously, we don't have any prefixes because we're not doing any network commands or anything like that. So we're not trying to create a BGP table or nothing like that. We're just simply peering. That's all I wanted to show you. That BGP, well, I want to show you that IBGP because everybody's configuring EBGP. All right, but you can do IBGP, and that means everybody's in the same autonomous system. But if you want to peer with somebody other than yourself, you have to put in, not only do you tell, hey, this is my neighbor, but he's also a route reflector client to go around this guy. And just so you go, oh, he's probably running BGP in the middle, it's just not telling us. I gotta head in there like 20 times. Show IP protocols. Can't type. New keyboard, please. New keyboard. There's only RIP in there. I don't have BGP at all. Okay? You need to have some sort of routing protocol to get end to end, so it knows how to take the traffic where it needs to get to. But when you don't want the middle router to partake in the BGP process because it has nothing to do with router 2. All right? You're more likely doing some layer 2, layer 3, MPLS VPN traffic, and then you'll be using, VRFs and importing and exporting, route distinguishers and route targets and all this craziness. All right. But for now, just wanted to show you that BGP does not have to peer with your neighbor. And the way that you do that, where are thou? Okay, let's go back to, oh, it's not here. Duh, it's by doing this. Okay, route reflector client. That's the command you need to use. It's that simple. Just make sure you have connectivity first. Put in your IP addresses, whatever routing port. I don't care. You can use static routes, RIP, EIGRP, OSPF, ISIS. I don't care. All right, and then use BGP as, again, an application. It has a specific to transport information. All right, that is what we're going to be. Well, what this is showing you, this is what you're doing. And again, this is IBGP. Simple. See you in the next one.